Hey, welcome. EUC Learn Along. Merry Christmas. Or Happy Thanksgiving. What do we got today? Well, last video we did the TDA agent for thin scale, just to kind of knock that out. Didn't really do a whole lot with it. We've already went over most of those settings, but didn't go over the new. No biggie. Something for you to find out. Well, as you see, I cleaned up the lab a little bit. Got rid of some stuff. Got our templates updated. Removed IDE for our templates. Just kind of quickly set those up. But now we're on more modern connections. So got these set up. Got server 2025 looking at PVS. But today we're going to be looking at NC. What might that be? NetScaler console. Yay! You're right. Here, I need to get these up. I need to stop playing around. So I got the latest version, 14 something. Yeah. Having some odd issues with it. So we're going to do an odd setup today with it. There we go, that's coming up. Alright, so everything's fine now. We're going to set up the appliance, and then we'll move to our current version that we do have set up. Bam! So let's do that. Alright, so as you saw the files, I shouldn't have closed that. You just download from Citrix. Citrix, ADM, Mass, the names are all over the place. That's on Citrix. They'll change the name week to week. But you just extract these files, and we're going to use one of these. Alright. So once you get it all set up, go to Open, just like we did with our ADCs. We'll just call this one ADM. So by default, this thing wants to use a lot of resources. So we're going to have to drop that down, and then we'll have to change our NIC settings. It's going. Alright, so while it's powered off, let's go in here. You can leave that, that's fine. Probably change this down to 2. You can drop this one down a little bit. Then we're going to share the host IP. Boot it up. Should boot pretty quick. And I'll delete this when we're done. Alright, so we do have a simple setup. We only got 2 ADCs. We're load balancing some services. May look at load balancing some more TFTP using PVS. We got some offload for our certs. What else do we got on there? Our gateway. Nothing crazy. Technically, we don't need an NetScaler console. We can manage this pretty easily ourselves. But we'll look at it anyway. This will not be something I use. We'll just look at it. We may just patch So show some basic features. If you need all the reporting, analytics, might be for you. But for us, I don't need it in the lab. Just another component that I don't want to use. All right, so here's the initial setup. All right, so you need to give it a name, and I also need to turn on numlock. All right, we'll call it adm.uclearnalong.local. You need to give it an IP address. Oops, 168.35.241. All right, our subnet. Gateway. DNS. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa there, buddy. Well, no big deal. Had a little, I don't know what was going on. Things got a little crazy. But you set your DNS to your correct IP address. And that should have been it, but crazy. I don't know what happened. I'm glad we're not using this one. But anyhow, say we correctly set everything up. All right, so if you go to try to log in like you do with your ADCs, NSRoot, it does not work. You need to use NSRecover. All right, you need to use that. All right, now we're logged in. Man, my neck is itching. We need to set up the deployment. All right, so you can just hit tab and it'll take you right to the file. All right, and again, we're not setting this up with DR in mind. So you can have two of these. We're just going to have the one, so we'll set it up as the NetScaler console server. Yes. Standalone deployment. Do you want to restart? Yes. All right, so it will go through its thing. It will come up, and you can use it. Pretty simple setup. I was having some issues with this version. I did grab the latest release, and I think there were some vulnerabilities patched mighty quickly with this one. So what do we need to do? We don't need to look at this one anymore. All right, so this will be our primary and our only one, our standalone. I'll just go ahead and shut it down. All right, and delete. Before we get too crazy, let me go ahead and yes. Which one am I using for this one? There's a fire engine downstairs. Pretty sure it's that one. I can't remember. All right. Everything's set up. My mind is wandering. Console. All right, so we need to log in. This one you will use NSRoot. Crazy, huh? Got it. You can remind me later. All right. What is NetScaler console? Well, you should go back to when you were different names. Well, we probably should have looked at that because it covers all the stuff, but you can go back a few seconds and look at that. It does a lot. All right, so we need to add an instance to here so that we can monitor, manage, so forth. NetScaler 192.168.35.2. Am I 210 or 200? Oh, screaming. Scared me. 200. Can we use this default profile? Or can we edit it? We don't want to change the password, okay? Well, that's good to know. So we'll do a new profile. We'll call it ADCs. All right, NS root. Hopefully that password is right. I'm going to assume so. And I think that's all we need. Security name. ADC P. All right, default site. All right, that's good enough. Trying to connect. Is 2 up? 2 is up. But 2 is not licensed. No biggie. That's fine. Close. All right, so there we go. We already got some metrics coming through. I don't want to do anything with email because I don't have any of that stuff set up. All right, finish. Yes, spam me with everything. And I like to see the console. All right, so we're set up. We got our infrastructure instances. Can I add that? Not sure why the primary is not working. I'm going to assume because it's not licensed. I might have to think about that one. Anyhow, we got it in here. You got a very complex environment, you're going to have a bunch, but you do gateway. Do we want to do anything with the gateway? Add a gateway. Let's see if we can add. Excuse me. 35.2. Was it 251? That's fine. Let's go back. Let's go to our instance and watch this. Look at that. Takes you right in there to more spam. It was 251. I'll have to dig into these eventually. Licensing. Yeah, we ain't got none of that. So you can manage your licensing in here. Yeah, we don't have any of that. Kids going wild. Got some reporting. Got your certs. Unused. Okay. And what of our 2 used ones? Got our wildcard cert. Yes. Alright, so you can manage a lot of stuff. Security. Style book. Oh, no. No, thank you. Task. Upgrade A plus. Got some telemetry. Alright. Performance. Some IPAM. Alright, so there's a lot we can do. Alright, so since we're getting spam with all these CVEs, let's look at that one. Something simple. Patching our ADCs using NetScaler console, ADM, mass, whatever you want to call it. Alright, so we need to create a job. Is it an upgrade job? I think so. We'll save you. NetScalers, I'm going to save you. Alright, upgrade NetScaler. Alright, here. HA pair. Okay, there's a lot you can do. Alright, so we can upgrade standalone HA cluster. Alright, we'll call it patch ADCs. Just the name, it doesn't matter. We'll add the instance. Alright. Skip image upload to NetScaler. Clean software. Okay, we'll leave those checked. Alright, so I did download, again, the latest. But I don't know where I put it. I think it might still be zipped. Let me look in here. Citrix. Nope. Downloads. Nope. Desktop. Nope. I swear I downloaded this thing. Did I put it here? Yeah, that's where I put it. All right. That makes more sense. All right, so we got our latest build. All right, make sure you got space. Do some correct configuration when you set your NetScaler console up. There's plenty of articles out there. I think we got ours set to some Upsane, is that a word? Upsane amount? Upsane? I don't know. Sometimes you say words too many times, you don't even know what they mean. That could just be me. What do we got it set to? 120 gigs. Yep. And what is this set to? Yep, 8 and 2. That's what we set it to. All right, so we got our file uploaded. You can manage these as well on here. All right, so it couldn't. Oh, it did check it. Okay. Completed with errors. That's fine. Again, 5 is not licensed. We got it set to say secondary. Not too worried about it. The following NetScaler instances are blocked. Okay. So as long as you can do 200, I'm fine with that. All right, so it gives you some info. Ooh, specify move. Review the errors, rectify them, then move them ready to upgrade list. Okay. Quick cleanup, disk space, details. All right, so if you're having issues with disk space, you can do that. But I don't want to see if I can get this upgraded. Right. I may have to take this out of its cluster. We'll do that. We'll make this simple on ourselves. We'll MacGyver this thing. All right, so we'll just go to our nodes. We will remove this one. Delete. Yes. All right, running configuration. Great. Say primary. Good. So let's go back here. NetScaler. All right. So now it's set to standalone. We'll create a job. We'll upgrade the standalone ADC. Patch, ADC patch. All right, that is a bad choice of words, but okay. Tells you the build right here. So we're going to be jumping up to, let's see, that's 29. So we're going to go to 31. Oh, so it's already on here. So we can go to Appliance. If I can click on it. So we're going from 29 to 34. All right, so nothing is blocked. No errors, nothing. If there was errors, seems it would tell you, and you would just fix by running these pre-set up steps. Policies are valid. All right, so we're good. All right, so next, we can run all these validation scripts. I'm okay. Save config. No, we can set this all up pretty quick. All right, that one doesn't apply to us. Yeah, we're not doing anything like that. Save configuration, running configuration. All right, we don't need to run any default skips, so we'll skip that. All right, so here's a cool thing. You can upgrade now or you can schedule it. All right, so we can prick. Yes, I'm a prick. We can pick a predetermined date and time to when we want to update this. So I can do this during the day, and if I'm confident, I can set this to run at 12, 11, 1 in the morning. Have no issues. And you can do a 2-stage upgrade for nodes that are in HA. So like I said, we have a simple setup. We can manage this very easily. So you can set your ADC 2 to stay primary, 1 to stay ADC 2 to stay secondary, ADC 1 stay primary, patch the secondary, bring it up, validate everything's good, and then failover and then patch your ADC 1. You know, once you set these to stay ADC 2 to stay primary and then ADC 1 to stay secondary, and then patch that one and then change them to participate in HA. That was a lot of words. That would be the manual way to do it. But we're setting up this job, making things easy. All right, so we're not going to set a time. We just want to see it work. Upload. How do you want to upload the build image? We only got the one standalone. Backup the NetScaler instance before starting to upgrade. All right, so you can save the NetScaler configuration. So this will do that for you. These are all the things that you should be doing anyway. All right, I don't care about this since we're in a lab. Backup NetScaler. Console advisory. Upgrade reports. Yeah, we don't have any of that set up. All right, so we'll hit create. Someone's getting yelled at. It's in progress. All right, this shouldn't take too long. What actions do we have? Nope, no actions. And we'll just wait for this to finish. Can we see what's going on? Nope. We'll just wait. And I think this will be all that we do. Got our unified gateway. Yeah, that's all I want to do. But for something to put everything into a single pane of glass and make things a little bit easy for management. This is more than just a management tool. Got analytics and stuff in here too, but if you have a environment where you got tons of ADCs out there, crazy licensing, or want to monitor your licensing certs and all that, you can do it all in a single pane of glass. So pretty cool. I wonder how long it's going to take with our... Excuse me. That's all the details I get. What is command log? Uploading. Okay. Verify backup. That was a gig, so it shouldn't be too bad. I don't know. We'll try and be patient, or I'll try and be patient. What? Migrate from NetScaler console to NetScaler console service? I don't know. I smell bacon. Uploading file. Come on. Come on now. Probably need to save that. Yes. Alright, come on, you gotta finish so I can eat. Alright, so start time. It's been about 4 minutes. Ugh. Man, this thing went from what, 1 task to 17? Recommendations. Oh, I see. Okay, got some guide me. Yep, role base access, configure roles. Need to monitor multiple applications and their performance, create a custom application. Yep, pooled licensing, relocate bandwidth. Licensed. Total entitled. Total licensed virtual servers. I'm not a big fan, or I don't care about analytics. I just want to see you patch. Maybe still in progress. Taking your sweet time. This doesn't start doing anything here in the next few minutes, then I'm going to call it a day. What did we do? We set up the NetScaler console. We created a upgrade job for our standalone ADC. We'll have to patch our secondary, which we don't need, but we are supposedly going to create our Citrix labs, or any of our labs, slowly the correct way. So need to get that going. Can we? Let's look at that. NS root. This is 205. Yes. Let's go here. Continue. Nope. We can choose local. And we are on 29. Oh, okay, they got a download page. Okay. Right, so this would be upgrading it through the ADC. I don't need that. Upgrade. Right now we're just wasting time. We're not wasting time, but passing time. All right, so the upload does take a little while. All right, so this is our ADC 2. And we're just patching it old-fashioned way. All right, so you do have some utilities, but you do not have set time and dates where you can kick these off, and there's not all these other little bells and whistles. Look at that. Shows you 2 ways to patch your ADCs. Look at that. Look at that. Failed. Well, it did fail. That's good to know. Let's see if we get any issues patching our secondary. Does it give you any information on why? Alright, refresh. It still says it's in progress. We'll watch this one go. Very slowly. What failed? Does it give you any actions? Nope. It does not. Alright, now it's showing failed for everything. Toggle between it. Nope, still saying in progress. Fail. So it does give you a retry. It may not help that I got all this other stuff going on. But we'll kick it off. Make sure I'm patching. Yeah, I'm on 205. This one's 200. It's not reachable. Well, that's strange. Didn't power off or anything? No? Probably doesn't help I'm doing this. This is up. And it's going to fail again. Alright, so this is on me, but we'll wait for this one to upgrade, and then on my own time, I'll rerun this without all this other stuff going on. Minute to go. I'm patching. Bet fail. No, it's good. It's reachable now. Upgrade now. Retry job. This one's almost done. And we'll just let that one go. 35 seconds to go. We just want to see something get patched. Best job in the world. Patching systems. Staying protected. Oh, this one gives you a little window. Okay. Little CLI. Okay. Make directory. Change directory. Oh, it's going too fast for me. Let's see how our friend is doing. Yep. Just gonna leave you alone. It's gonna take a long, long time. Probably should have done some stuff on this one. All right, so ADC2 has rebooted. Waiting for it to come back up. All right, it is back up. And this does us no good. All right, let's go back to it. Let's log in. root. What is our password? All right, so that's one issue, patching these. Yeah, primary node, I know. We know. We removed you from the cluster. All right, so we should be on. Yeah, there we go. We went from 29 or 28 to 34, so we are patched. Yeah, we need to remove you. All right, so that's good. All right, so you kind of saw it upgrade. You lose connection while the monitoring screen's up. If you're not looking at the appliance itself, so I guess that was good to see. So this one's patched. We'll add you back in. And is this one still going? Details. Well, with this one, it's independent of the appliance, but I feel like I'm just talking and wasting time, but I'm gonna let this go. We've seen, close all this. We've seen how to set this up. Very simple, easy setup. All right, it can do a lot. Manage your licensing, manage all your ADCs that are out there, gateway, applications. Maybe we'll dig into it more later on. But for us, initial setup and creating a upgrade job to patch was good enough for us. But I will not be using this or setting this up with future labs. But anyhow, I hope you learned something.